everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are starting chapter 1 of medical terminology, basic elements of medical word. If you are a medical, nursing or allied health student, this is the foundation you need because every term is built from just a few basic elements. By the end of this video, you will be able to break down and understand most medical words easily. First, we'll learn what is a medical word. A medical word is usually made up of four parts: word root, combining form, suffix, prefix. Now we'll study about the first element, word root. By seeing this word only we can understand the meaning of this word. As we know that root is the main part for the growth of the plant. Likewise, word root is the main part of the medical word. It tells us the primary meaning. Now we'll see some examples for word root. For example, dermat. You have usually seen people saying, I went near dermatologist because I had itching rashes on my skin. By this you can have an idea that dermat means skin. Another example for word root is neph. Neph means kidney. Second element of medical word is combining form. Here also by seeing this word only we can understand the meaning of this word. Combining form is something that combines with word root and makes pronunciation easier. Sometimes word root is joined with the vowel, usually letter O. This is called combining form. Now we'll see some example related to this. We will use same examples of word root which we had used previously and add vowel O to it. Dermat combines with vowel O and forms dermato, which means skin. Neph combines with vowel O and form nephro, which means kidney. Third element of medical word is suffix. Usually in primary schools we have learnt what is the meaning of suffix. A suffix is added to the end of the medical word to change its meaning. Now we'll see some examples of suffix. We will use same combining form and add suffix to it and change its meaning. For example, dermato. Dermato is added to the suffix logist to form dermatologist, which means specialist of skin. Second example is nephro. Nephro is added to the suffix logist to form nephrologist, which means specialist of kidneys. Next element of medical word is prefix. Prefix is added to the beginning of the word root. Now we'll see some examples for prefix. First example is anesthesia. You would have obviously heard this word because during surgeries people are usually given anesthesia so that they cannot feel the pain during surgeries. Here the word anesthesia is broken down into prefix, word root, suffix. An is the prefix which means without or not, as this is the word root which means feeling. Ia is the suffix which means condition. Then the meaning of the medical word is condition of not feeling. Next example is hyperthermia. Hyper is the prefix which means excessive. Therm is the word root which means heat. Ia is the suffix which means condition. Then the meaning of the medical word is condition of excessive heat. In next video we will solve much more examples related to prefix, word root, combining form and suffix. Now we'll see the rules for building medical words. Before telling the rules, I want to tell some basics that everyone must know. First, we should know which are vowels and which are consonant. Alphabets A, E, I, O, U are known as vowels. Alphabets other than A, E, I, O, U are known as consonants. Now we'll see rule 1. Rule 1 says that word root always combines with suffix that begins with vowel. For example, hepatitis. Here, hepat is the word root and itis is the suffix. Since itis begins with the letter I is the vowel. So, hepat combines with itis and forms hepatitis. Next rule says that combining form always combines with the suffix that begins with consonant. For example, hepatocyte. Here, hepato is the combining form and cyte is suffix. Since cyte begins with the letter C, C is a consonant. So, combining form hepato combines with cyte and forms hepatocyte. Now we'll see the third rule for building medical word. Here, combining form acts as a bridge and joins two word roots and forms a compound word. This is true even if the second word root begins with vowel. For example, osteoarthritis. Here, ost is the first word root, osteo is the combining form, and arth is the second word root, and itis is the suffix. Do not get confused between second and third rule, because in second we had told that combining form combines with suffix that begins with consonant, but in third rule we are saying that combining form combines with the word root, not suffix, that begins with vowel. In next video we will solve much more tricky examples related to this topic. Till then, like, share, subscribe.